Hi everyone, welcome back to episode 1 of season 4 of Spin Less, Scrap More. So you guys, if you saw the intro video, you know all about the papers that I'm using, and you might have been able to pick up on the fact I wasn't really happy with my paper choices this time. I really like the layouts. I absolutely love the way the layouts turned out, and I won't say too much until I get there. I'm not going to kill this kit as much, but I still really enjoyed this process. And my favorite part, again, like I said, was that water balloon paper. So that really made me happy right there. I have so many water balloon photos. They're kind of getting older now. I'm not as into water balloons, but I do still have a lot of photos. So I probably could have done multiple layouts with that water balloon paper, but I am following a sketch by Scrapbook Generation. I believe it's an older one, and I'm following it fairly, I wouldn't say too fairly loosely though. I do change around one of the photos. I apologize that I can't tell you guys what sketchbook they came from because I divide my sketches up by the number of photos, and I did this years ago, years and years, probably at least 5 years ago. And I didn't think, I wasn't doing videos at the time and it wasn't important to me, or I didn't think there was really any reason I would need to label what pages came from what books. So I do apologize. If I know which one it comes from, I'm happy to let you know. But other than that, I'm sorry, because I have a lot of people ask me what sketch it is a lot of times, and I just honestly don't know. But this sketch called for, you can tell what I really wanted, and the main reason I bought 2 of these water balloon photo papers is because I wanted a huge background. I wanted them to be very prominent on the page, because it's a really fun pattern. And I also like this pattern because while it's busy, it's not super busy. It's still got plenty of white all around in it. So I feel like it makes a really good background, and I didn't struggle with using this way at all because, like I said, it's busy, but it's got so much white space. It's almost just like a decorative background. Well, that's what it is, I guess, but I'm sure you guys can understand what I'm saying. I am very happy that I pulled in the extra papers. As you can see here, I'm already using this blue for a photo mat. And I chose the blue because it seemed to me like there was already a lot of pink going on in this. I don't know, every time I look at this collection, I just see a lot of pink. And that pink striped border that was also part of the sketch. Now there's 3x3 photos that go along the edge. One thing I didn't do is next to that one photo, that's on the mat is supposed to be a 4x6 according to the sketch, but none of my photos for this day was vertical, so I just cut them down to 2 3x4s, and that worked just fine in place of the 4x6. And the sketch also called for another photo on the left where I'm putting this photo here now. It was like 5x3 and it was kind of tucked behind the other photos. That probably would have been super cute, but I just had this one leftover 3x3 that was supposed to go on the right hand page. So I put it there and it worked for me. Now, the part that I struggle with, I think a lot, is when you do have a busier background, it's not as easy to make your clusters really stand out. And I wasn't sure at first, but I kind of liked this summer word. It's going completely because in my mind, I was thinking while I was building this layout, I was thinking, okay, I'm going to do a big title that says balloon fight or water fight or something, big pink letters. And the summer's going to kind of mess with that, but I actually like the way the title turns out. So I'm trying to be better about, using up. I pulled out some dies and then I thought, no, I need to use up these alphabets. I've been really good about not buying alphabets. I did buy the Doodlebug ones. I'm going to try to use them up though, but other than that, I've really been really good, at least trying. So I was going to put the word water fight, and I only had one T. So I'm kind of working on the letter T right there and just kind of doing my own. And of course I didn't I didn't, sorry, I'm getting distracted. My mailman just drove right on by. Anyways, good, that means no bills in the mail, right? I was going to do the water fight, so I made my own tea to go at the end, but then I realized the word water wasn't going to fit in there. I didn't want the word summer to go down over that stripe strip, and I didn't want to, I could have actually lifted up, I think, although I think maybe I tried lifting up the word fight, and I just didn't like the way it looked, so I decided to try some of these little, like, square, what do you call these? Teeny type, whatever, I don't know, little square alphas. So then I realized since I'm not using the T for the word water, I might as well use the right T, and I went ahead and added that in there. So I had to scoot all my letters over, but that actually made them fit there even better. So now with these, and I apologize, I have no idea who these are from. If you are wondering, I've taken and this took forever, but I took all my alphabet stickers and basically put them on wax paper on cardstock. It's so nice because I can easily see what I have. So instead of having 5 different baskets of different alphabet letters, now all my alphabets are in the same spot. And I can show you that when I do my room tour a little bit more, or I can do a separate video about that altogether. So I added the word water. So now it says summer water fight, and I'm really happy with that title, but I needed to fill in the space after the word water. So I chose a couple water balloons. And at first I didn't really think they stood out, and they kind of don't. I was kind of like, oh darn, these water balloon stickers aren't really going to stand out in the end because, there's so many water balloons on the background. But I'm super happy with the way the layout turns out, and I do kind of help some of the water balloons stand out. I put them mostly in clusters of 2, if I can remember correctly, and one of them would be flat to the page, and the other one I kind of pop up with some foam tape. And you might have seen where I just went to the sticker sheet. So before I really got into this layout, I wanted to make sure I used up every one of those water balloons. So I took them all off the sticker sheet because, sometimes those sticker sheets get so busy that you don't always see the smaller icons. And so it really helped having them up there. And I left them stuck just a little bit to my mat. I know people use different things like acrylic blocks and things like that. So, there's lots of different things that will work, but I just stick them to my mat. It's easier. And I also really liked that bright pink title. So I wanted, and they had numbers on it. And again, it goes along with the using it up, getting rid of all my alphabet stickers. So I went ahead and added the title 2017 over on the right-hand side. I do stamp my date, and it does include the year again after I'm done. I think I stamp it on the bottom left-hand side, but I don't mind that it says 2017 twice because I like the way that that pink brings your eye over to the right-hand side from the word fight. And then I don't add a whole lot more. I looked at the sheet and I decided to add a few word stickers, but there really wasn't too much more that I wanted to add. And then I decided I wanted just a little something more. So I'm taking these peel off stickers. I do have a video talking about these if you are interested. I get a lot of questions about these. There is a complete video for them. It's a What Is It Wednesday video. I just made 2 strips along the bottom row of these pictures, and I'm making the strips go smaller or shorter length than the photos are. So on the right hand side, they don't go all the way. And then on the left hand side, I'm going to end up trimming it down. And I'm using the medium size and the smallest size. So the medium is the one I'm putting down now, and then the smaller one is below that. And it just helps bring out that teal color a little bit more of all the water balloons and the photo mat. So again, those things are awesome. They just add a little something extra. And I don't know if you noticed in the beginning, I did add black faux stitching around the entire 2 water balloon pages, which I felt that really helped give it a frame as well. So here is a couple close-up photos. That heart I will talk about in, I think, the next video. So, oh, and I also added some enamel dots all around the page. So hope you guys like this layout. Thank you for joining me. I'm excited about doing this series again. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.